What's up, ladies and gentlemen? All right, so I told you guys. I think it was it? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. We're gonna go ahead and talk about it because you guys have been wanting to hear it for quite a while, actually. And that is Commander 4. That's right, Commander 4. I think it's like one of the most. Commander 4. Had you guys given the 14? So I talked about this 1 month ago. Um, you guys loved it. So let's get into it. I guess the biggest question that we talk about these things that are. So I can't hear anything. Hold on, let me see something. I'm not hearing anything. The prompt is so weird. Oh. All right. So, anyways, there is so many different things that have been going on behind the scenes, guys. As you guys know, we have Commander 4 coming out in October, maybe late November. But it is, it's really interesting we talk about this, from the max, because, when we play these games, we talk about so much. Here's the demo I showed you guys. What? You guys really seem to like this. I got 14 views, which I'm so thankful for. Really, I really did expect to get that many views. I think I expected to get maybe, like one or two, and then got a like. It looks like. Is that me? Oh, okay, I guess that is me. But yeah, 14 views. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So this is telling me you guys do like this, and that's really important. That's really important to me that you guys actually like that. So Commander 4 is gonna tell me a lot. So you guys do want it. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Isaac back here again. These in hell, as you guys can see, but this is just the beta. Mission 1, mission. If you notice, the sky too is volcanic. So let's talk about Commander 4. Let's talk about everything we need to know about Commander 4, and let's talk about things that are not going to make Commander 4 that probably should be in Commander 4. So I think the most interesting thing about Commander 4 is Warhammer 40,000 Commander 4 is that it's a deep story. It starts off right in the middle of after you kill one of the the clone of the Bad Lord, and it forms differently. It really does. It forms differently, and we talk about a lot of that stuff happening. And the vibrant of it is knowing where it's going, and I want to give you guys the greatest possible, great story, good cutscenes that you guys really want to have, and that's something that I think that you guys deserve is a good story. And if it's not a good story, and it's not good, and it's not cool, and it's not there, then you guys are not going to want to play it, and you guys are going to get more negative views or almost no views, and that's not something I want to do. So give me some feedback. Give me some feedback about it. Tell me some stuff you want to see in this Commander, Warhammer 40,000 Commander 4 Advisor Commander. Tell me some stuff that you want to see, and I'll try to get it in there. It's been a journey, creating games for such, a long time, because everything has been so wacky. I've got some stuff I'm doing, and I've not been working on Commander 4. I don't really start work on that back until November, late September. And, finishing that 24 mission long, is it what I said? Was it 24 missions? Hold on. Alright, I believe that pretty much does it for our demo. If you guys want to play you plays anytime you guys want, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at mission 2, see what's going on, try to fix it as much as I can, and then we'll put it back in the game. But like I said, as we look at Commando 4, going through it and understanding Commando 4 and knowing exactly what's happening to Commando 4, it's really interesting as it goes through the lore. And this is one of the last missions. This is one of the last games of Commander 4. This is it. There's no Commander 5 unless I decide, like always, to create another story. But Commander 4, it really is it's a deep story. As I was telling, 140,000 Commander 2 is only going to be 10 missions long, versus Commander 1 Part 2 is like another 10 missions long that you already got. So 10 is 20 missions long. We play out so much, and what I want to give you guys is the best of the best. I don't want to give you something that you're not gonna like, because that's not cool. Nobody wants to play something that nobody likes, and that's the most important part about it is, knowing that you could mess up. You could really mess up, and it could really come down hard on you. And that's something that I don't want to happen. I don't want that to physically and honestly be destroyed for something I worked so hard on. And if I do mess up, I'm gonna accept that. I'm gonna be okay. You know what, Isaac, you created this 27 mission game, and 24, my bad, a 24 mission game, and nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to play it. Nobody wants to download it. They download it, now they don't. And that's part of feedback. That's part of criticism, and I can take criticism because it makes me better. And the reason it makes me better is because I can learn from you guys is what you guys wanted more, and that's something I want you guys to tell me is what you want to see in the game, what you want to see in Commando 4. And it's my job to be like, okay, yeah, I gotta put it in there. That's what you guys want. That's okay, here we go again. And that's putting it out there. It's annoying, step by step basis and radios. And I'm gonna have some special guests. If you guys know who James is, and Michelle is my sister, James is my brother-in-law. They are the ones that did, and my girlfriend at the time did another voice. I'm not with her anymore, but uh, they did amazing job. They really did. And if it wouldn't be for them, I don't know what I would have done in Commander 1. I mean, Commander 3 Part 1. I don't know what I would have done. But, I think, the biggest question that really rolls around is that it's not just about understanding what it is that makes a game. It's about understanding the fans that you post out there. Anybody can make a map and post, and people will play it, and they'll say yay or nay. Anybody can do that. But when you're understanding to the point to where you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I want to see. This is what people want to see. And then you understand that, it becomes 10 times harder, because you have to redo their expectations, and you have to make it better and better and bigger, and that's not easy. I've got the demo coming out this month of Commander 4, and it's a challenge, because I don't know if people are gonna like it or not. I mean, it's a thing I've got to take. I mean, people, people, they say so much. They understand so much, but what makes it 10 times harder for me as a creator and a map video game designer is doing good design and then good story, making it 10 times better than what it was before, because you're going in you're going in now more than ever, and you're becoming stronger. And people, they look at, okay, his game, Commander 3, came out on all the parts, and his game was okay. People, I mean, I don't know how many people have been subscribing to um, Commander 1. 327. I mean, wow, that's crazy. I mean, we're coming from 0 to nothing. I mean, this is unbelievably amazing, and I have a great mod. I mean, this is really good. This is the most interesting thing that I've ever done before, and it's just crazy. So we have 327 on that one. This is the first one I did. 156. I mean, it just keeps getting better and better, and I want to show you the voice in this.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, today I know you guys can do it and it's fun.
Yeah,
I don't really feel what pick up the gun too,
but yeah, it's just a summer goal that I mean, I video with that one and I got that much, and I still got that much. I mean, it's crazy to see that, 139. I mean, this just it's unbelievable. I'm so grateful for this, 66, not bad. 34, not bad. Even one subscriber is amazing to me because it just tells me that people were like, they're like, hey, guess what? I like your stuff. I want to, like, I like your stuff. I want to download it. I want to play it. I like it. Thank you so much for doing it, and I really appreciate that. And now one day I'm going to get back to you guys, the community that made this. I'm so thankful for this one. I mean, this is amazing. I can't believe people actually played this and still liked it. You know, we checked back with Halo 90. 101 people like this. This is unbelievable. I've just have this picture, and people are like, "Yeah, he plays a Master Chief." I'm gonna subscribe and play it. This is unbelievable. Hold on, I'll be right back.